runs and defends, snaps it outside to Wiggins. Goes by below! Drops the sledgehammer!
Wiggins trying to stay in front of Tatum. Battling. Tatum falling away. Air ball. Wiggins drives and finishes! Exclamation!
Drive. And it's blocked by Wiggins. Needs to Poole on a kick. Wiggins still looking for his first field goal. Wiggins!
Zone defense has done an outstanding job protecting the paint of Ja.
Wiggins coast to coast finishes. Hooked away by Wiggins. Thompson ahead and Wiggins throws. Foul unnecessary. Wiggins makes his move. Falling away. Jumper's good. Great ball movement. Wiggins elevates. Oh!
Bothered by Lou.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to crit that neck on her big neck. My niggas trying to crit.
What's up, YouTube? It's Jordan. I'm back in the video with a big body banger day music 2 video. Now, first things first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, with 4K. You know what I'm saying? Today, I'm the build dealer on your local corner convention with this Andrew Wiggins build video. Yes, first was requested a lot of times. I remember this was requested like toward the beginning of the 2K22 season, and I didn't get to it because I was like, let me wait a little bit. I think there's other builds better. But Andrew Wiggins really developed into a great player for the Warriors. You know, all-star, champion, shut down Jason Tatum for the most part, shut down pretty much everybody that they needed him to shut down. So yeah, he definitely did his job, definitely did his part for the Warriors so that they could win that championship. You know, I don't think they won that championship without his defense. You know, his defense was really amazing. You know, Steph obviously needed those players to pull through as well. Mans was averaging about 30 points a game, doing everything that he could. Klay Thompson didn't show up the last game, but who showed up? Andrew Wiggins. So yeah, you know, without further ado, let's get right into the pie chart that I use for this Andrew Wiggins build video. All right, so you see right here, he's a small forward, right-handed, number 22, yada yada, we all get that. Now for the pie chart, I did the finishing and shooting pie chart, but with more finishing than shooting. Once again, this pie chart is the most versatile pie chart in the game. You know, like, it literally will allow you to do everything on the court, which you will see later. Now, for the physical profile, I went with the speed and vertical one because Andrew Wiggins has the ability to just dunk on anybody. You know, he has that explosiveness in his first step and in his jumping that he is an amazing slasher. But on top of that, he can shoot as well. So his vert is high, but you know, on the Warriors, you need to be able to shoot. And Andrew Wiggins showed that he could shoot when he needed to. Now, with this build, you're going to have pro contact dunks. You're going to have the ability to stretch out the floor with 3-point shots in mid-range. You're going to have a little bit of a post game with post fades. You're going to be able to dribble the ball, and on top of that, you're going to have some lockdown defense. Granted, you only have 4 defensive rebounding badges, but it's more about your attributes and the places that you put those badges at. So you see I put my badges on clamps, rim protector, chase down artist, and I think pickpocket or one other thing. So you know, it's all about where you actually put the badges at. So Andrew Wiggins, he is one of the better blockers as a small forward. You know, he definitely is great on the block and definitely great on the help side in terms of getting the blocks and steals. So you know, he definitely does what he needs to do for the Warriors team. Like I said, he's all-around type of player. But as you see right here, it can do literally everything on the floor that you need it to do, and then some. So it's definitely a great small forward build to have, whether you want it on 2s or 3s or pro-ams. You know, there's not one weakness in this game. You're going to be able to block shots, play interior defense, play perimeter defense, ISO if you need to, you know. And on top of that, you're 6'7", so you have a lot of height. You know, that's a very good height to be versatile. And you drop your weight down so you get higher speed. You want to hit 78 speed and 77 acceleration with 182 pounds. And then with the wingspan, you want to put it up just a bit, just so you can have a higher perimeter defense and blocking. You want that +3 to +4 blocking. So at the end of the day, it's up to you if you want to max it. But I personally wouldn't max it all the way, you know, because I thought that it would take too much shooting away. So I went with 87 wingspan. Now for the takeover, I'd also go with slashing takeover, just because Andrew Wiggins is definitely known for his slashing ability, but that doesn't mean he can't shoot. Obviously he can shoot. You know, he was a consistent shooter for the Warriors this season. He showed up in the big moments and he did what he had to do. Now the badge spread is very balanced. You have 14 finishing, 16 shooting, 11 playmaking, and then the 4 defensive rebounding badges. So you have enough badges to do damage wherever you need to do damage at. You know, you have enough badges to allocate for certain attributes that you don't have. You know, your steal's a little bit low, but it's still high enough to get into passing lanes and intercept passes. You know, Andrew Wiggins isn't the greatest ball hawk in a way. You know, he'll intercept passes from time to time, but he's not just pickpocketing everybody. It's on the block where he shines the most around the perimeter, just staying in front of his man, you know, not just out here getting crazy blocks. Now with this build, it was definitely very explosive, especially with that limitless takeoff. I felt like I could get to all my spots. I could jump from anywhere and get a bucket. I was finishing through contact, you know, acrobatic layups, you know, straight up contact layups, you know, Euro steps, hop steps, dunking on people, just everything that you can think of I was doing. So I did what I had to do. You know, it was a good build to really play on and a good all-around build in general, you know. So if you're looking to make a build this late into the 2K season and you want to have some fun, this is definitely a build that you could make. And I'm happy that y'all suggested this build, because once again, Andrew Wiggins is an amazing player. You know, I love to see that he's not a bust anymore. You know, he wasn't really a bust in my eyes because he would always average around 20 points a game for the Timberwolves, you know, but now it's like he's really coming to his full form. You know, he's definitely been developing into the player that the Warriors need. Obviously, he's not that crazy 20-point per game scorer or any crazy athlete that people thought he would be. You know, like I remember he was getting LeBron comparisons, you know, but he definitely has settled down into the role that is right for him. You know, a two-way shooting, slashing type of player, that a do-it-all type of small forward that can provide a huge spark for the Warriors if Klay Thompson's off. Like in that last game, Klay Thompson shot like 4 for 20, you know, like man shot 25% from the field. So that should say enough. You know, Wiggins is there when they need him to be there, and he, you know, he just does everything that he has to do. But yeah, you know, I really do appreciate y'all for suggesting this build, and if y'all want more builds, let me know. You know, obviously we're getting late into the season, but 2K23 is about to come out, and then we'll have some 2K23 content, so hold tight and suggest anything that y'all want to. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, run over for, you know what I'm saying? We are like 100 away, so sub up, comment any build y'all want. But until then, I'm out. Peace.